North Richland Hills is known for being a great place to live. Affordable neighborhoods, exemplary schools, a low crime rate, recreational amenities, and a central location make our community attractive to just about everyone, from young families to senior citizens. This quality of life is among the reasons the Dallas Morning News named North Richland Hills one of the 10 best communities in the region. While there are a variety of reasons for people to choose to come to North Richland Hills, well-run municipal services are a primary reason they stay. The infrastructure you depend on every day, such as good roads, clean, reliable water, and a proper functioning sewer system, are provided by your city government, as are the police, fire, and emergency medical services that respond in a crisis and keep our communities safe. Your city government also provides innovative library programs that encourage lifelong learning and provide access to information for all people, as well as superior park and recreation amenities that promote active lifestyles and provide beautiful green space for recreation and play close to home. More than any other level of government, your local government provides the services that build and sustain communities. These are services you use and depend on every day, and the services you rely on in an emergency. Here at the City of North Richland Hills, we care about our residents and know these services are important to you. We take seriously our responsibility to be good stewards of your tax dollars, and we are committed to giving you a good return on your investment by providing efficient, effective, and responsive services. We believe it is important for you to know and understand how your local tax dollars are spent and how this expense in your budget benefits your everyday life, which is why we want to share with you the highlights of the city's budget plan for 2018. More than half the city's general fund expenditures fund police, fire, and emergency medical response. As our calls for service continue to increase, we must react accordingly to ensure that North Richland Hills remains one of the safest places to live, work, play, and visit. The proposed budget supports the addition of one police department employee to ensure public safety services are operating at the highest level. A consultant will also be hired to assist the fire department with an upcoming rate review by the Insurance Services Organization. North Richland Hills currently maintains a Class II ISO rating. How does this benefit you? A good rating can result in savings on home insurance costs, while a poor rating can cause your home insurance rates to go up. Ballistic vests were recently purchased for all of our police officers, and money is allocated in the upcoming budget to also provide this extra layer of protection to paramedics. This is important to keeping all first responders safe in light of recent events where they have been ambushed upon arriving on a call. Funding is also provided to replace an ambulance. Being good stewards of taxpayer resources and ensuring responsive services means monitoring critical equipment and replacing these items when age, mileage, and maintenance costs increase dramatically and begin to impact response. Timely response in a medical emergency saves lives. North Richland Hills is able to enhance public safety operations and response capabilities, as well as save tax dollars by combining resources with neighboring cities when possible. The police department will continue to host and share dispatch and detention services with Haltom City, Richland Hills, and Watauga. The fire department will also continue its partnership with the Northeast Fire Department Association for specialized training, equipment, and response capabilities such as bomb squad, swift water rescue, and hazardous materials response. Public infrastructure such as roads, bridges, drainage channels, water mains, and sanitary sewer systems are essential to the community and are often taken for granted. State and federal officials talk a lot about infrastructure and fund improvements to the state and federal transportation systems and waterways. However, cities bear the bulk of responsibility for funding and implementing infrastructure improvements, including the majority of roads, water mains, and sewer systems, and drainage ways which impact water flow and flooding in your neighborhood. Funding necessary maintenance and improvements to these systems is critical to ensuring that your public infrastructure is safe, well-maintained, and can handle the increasing traffic and demands that comes with growth. In the coming year, the widening of Roof Snow Drive between Mid-Cities Boulevard and Ridgetop Road will be completed, and other street improvement projects will be underway. $1 million is also allocated for residential street maintenance, such as pothole repairs, crack sealing, and asphalt overlays. 3 public works vehicles will also be replaced because of their age, mileage, and maintenance cost. Several projects related to our water, sanitary sewer, and drainage infrastructure are also included in the budget. Improvements to rail infrastructure will continue by the Fort Worth Transportation Authority. This will allow the TexRail commuter service to begin in late 2018. The 27-mile commuter rail line will run from downtown Fort Worth to DFW Airport with 2 stations in North Richland Hills. North Texas is seeing record numbers regarding construction of new homes and businesses, and North Richland Hills is no exception to the building boom. While construction is a sign of a good economy, it also puts a strain on city services, as cities are responsible for making sure construction meets minimum building and safety codes. The budget provides an additional employee to help keep up with the large amount of construction permit applications, plan reviews, and building inspections that come with the surge in construction. We are also working to update the city strategic plan. With community input and city council direction, the plan will guide the continued growth, development, and revitalization of the city over the next 10 years. Business growth and retention will continue to be a focus in the coming year. It not only brings more job opportunities and choices for shoppers, it also increases sales tax and diversifies the revenues that fund city services. Increased funding from other sources benefits you by decreasing your property tax burden. In the coming year, residents can look forward to Babe's Chicken and Sweetie Pie's Ribeyes restaurants opening along Loop 820. Development is expected to continue near the intersection of Davis Boulevard and North Tarrant Parkway, and there are plans for a hotel to be built across from the Grand Hall at the NRH Center. New mixed-use developments are also coming near the 2 commuter rail stations. Maintenance of our award-winning and well-used parks and recreation facilities is another priority. This includes 800 acres of parkland, 30 playgrounds, and 30 miles of hike and bike trails, which are free for citizens to use. Upcoming improvements include the replacement of a playground in Norwich Park and construction of a pedestrian bridge over the hometown lakes. Northfield Park, one of the community's oldest and largest parks, will also be renovated using funding from the half-cent sales tax for park development, park impact fees, and grants. We will continue to provide a wide variety of fitness, aquatic, and recreation programs at the NRH Center, which is funded primarily by user fees. The highly rated NRH 2.0 Family Water Park and Iron Horse Golf Course will continue to be self-supporting, operating without tax dollars. The award-winning NRH Library is host to over 250,000 visitors annually and will continue providing important literary and education services, including the Makerspace, the Mayor's Summer Reading Club, and the Behind the Book Author Series, which brings nationally recognized best-selling authors to our community. The library is also host to a number of electronic services, including the ability to check out ebooks and magazines. These services are free to library card holders. By the way, library cards are free to NRH residents. The budget also continues our focus on preserving the integrity and safety of North Richland Hills neighborhoods and business corridors through enforcement of property maintenance standards. A lead code compliance officer will be added to help ensure neighborhoods and business corridors throughout the city are well maintained. The lead officer will focus on major cases and bringing properties with repeated violations into compliance. Through the Neighborhood Initiative program, we will continue to partner with volunteers and businesses to help residents in need with exterior home repairs and yard maintenance. And the Neighborhood Revitalization program will provide incentives for upgrading homes in some of our older neighborhoods. Inspections of local restaurants, daycare centers, and public swimming pools helps prevent injury and foodborne illness. Your Consumer Health Division will continue to ensure these businesses meet health and safety codes. The Animal Adoption and Rescue Center will add 2 part-time staff to help care for stray and lost pets and ensure the center is always clean and inviting to customers looking to adopt a new family member. The budget also includes funding for a mobile app that will allow residents to connect with the city and easily report issues such as potholes and graffiti. It's safe to say no one enjoys paying taxes of any kind, but the return on your payment of city taxes is feeling safe in your community. It's turning on the faucet and knowing there will be clean water. It's putting your garbage and recycling at the curb and knowing it will be collected. It's confidence that the places you eat and the places that may care for your children are clean and safe. It's having a safe and open space to play and be active. It's having a reliable road and transportation network so you can get to the places you need to be. It's good quality of life, and that we can all agree is priceless.